800 miles. I have a check engine light. Alright, just picked up the Mustang from the dealer. This car's been there for a month. Didn't even bother to wash it once. Apparently everybody in the homies are getting new cars today. We're gonna go to Shawarma Local right now to see what Bear got. What's up YouTube? Welcome back to another video. So today there's a good news and bad news. I'm gonna start with the good news first. The good news is the Mustang is finally fixed. The dealer put a brand new transmission in there. We're on the way to the dealer right now to go pick up the Mustang. We're gonna return the rental. We're gonna go pick up the Mustang. So I'm excited for that because then we're gonna wrap it. My sister wants to do like this crazy design. You guys stay tuned for that. You guys are gonna want to see it. But the bad news, there's some issues. So if you guys seen last video, I had some scratches, all that with the Corvette, and that's why I decided I'm gonna full wrap it. I'm not gonna do the design right now. I'm gonna just go full wrap it because I don't want more scratches on the car. I'm trying to save the paint as much as I can. While I was wrapping, a major issue like popped up. So let's go pick up the car right now, the Mustang from the dealer, and after that we're gonna go back home. After we get back home, I'm gonna show you guys the problem that we're having with the Corvette right now. All right, just picked up the Mustang from the dealer. Finally, they fixed it this time. I actually dropped off the car once before, and they said, "Oh, there's nothing wrong with it." I took it, and the noise started getting like louder and louder. Whenever I would shift from reverse and then park and then drive to reverse, it would just be like a jerk, and also like a really loud noise, a really loud sound. First time they said, "Oh, it's not that, it's supposed to be like that." They're all like that. I took it, whatever. I went back again to them a couple months later, and they said, "Oh, this is something with the valve. I forgot what valve it is." And they replaced it, gave me back the car, got it. It was still doing the same thing. So I went back 3 weeks later, and I had to change my battery because also my battery died in this car, and I had to get it replaced. And while I was changing the battery, the car did the jerk because it was not doing it all the time. It would do it like sometimes and it would go away, and it would do sometimes and go away. So I didn't know. And when I would go to show them, it would not do it. And because it would do it mostly when the car was not warm. So when the car is cold, but every single time, by the time I drive to the dealer, the car is already warm, so it doesn't do it. But it does it really bad when it's cold. They told me the car is ready to pick it up. I told them, okay, I'll pick it up the next day just to make sure the car cools down. And I go pick up the car next day, and it was cold obviously because the car was parked overnight. I shift it and it doesn't, so I called the advisor and said, like, look, that's what I mean, it keeps doing that. That's the third time and the fourth time I tell you guys. So then they take it, they couldn't figure out what's wrong with it, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna change the whole transmission. And right now it's not doing it, so hopefully the next couple weeks it does not do it again, because I don't want to go back to the dealer. It's forever. Look how dirty the car is. When I go outside, I'm gonna show you how dirty this car is. They did not, the car's been there for a month. This car has not seen water or nothing. Like, it's so dirty. What the heck? What type of wrap is this? I don't get the idea. And the wheels are green. I don't know about that one, Chief. The wheels are green just like the wrap. Just got home, but check out how dirty it is, guys. Look at this. This car has been there for a month. Didn't even bother to wash it once. Not even once. Not even when I'm coming to pick it up. Like, that's ridiculous. I was gonna need a good wash. Probably gonna go get it washed later, but for now, I'm gonna go inside the garage right now and show you guys the problem with the Corvette. I disassembled the bumper and obviously all the inside of the hood right here. All the fender liner and everything to be able to take off the bumper. But now, when I go to start my car, here's the issue. That's the issue that we're having. I have a check engine light. At 800 miles, I have a check engine light right here. Don't know what that could be. I don't have a scanner to even scan what the code is, but I have an assumption, and I hope it's true, and there's no problem with the car. So my assumption is that, so you guys see this intercooler right here, there's a second intercooler right there. So when I took off the bumper, there was like 2 plugs, which is those 2 right here on this side, and there's another plug on the other side, this plug right here. So I'm assuming maybe when I took off the bumper and disconnected these connectors, they have to do something with the intercooler, so maybe one of the intercoolers is not working.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
And that's what's throwing that code on. So that's what I'm hoping it is. But if it's not, then I'm gonna get this car wrapped real quick, finish it all up, put it back together, take it to the dealer, and they'll see what issue is on. That will be another video if there's actual problem with it. But hopefully, after I wrap those 2 fenders and I wrap that front bumper and I put everything on, here, let me show you guys the hood. So all that had to come off to be able to take off the bumpers. You can literally see through this car tires right there. Suspensions, everything. We'll see if even the codes clear out by themselves. Maybe after I put it on, it was that, but the codes are not clearing out, so I might have to take the dealer to still try to clear off the codes. But as of right now, I'm gonna wrap that fender, I'm gonna wrap this fender, the front bumper, put everything back together, and cross my finger and hope it does not throw off a code.
The next day.
Today is an interesting day because apparently everybody in the homies are getting new cars today. So I got my new car. You guys seen it in the last couple of videos. Go check that video out if you haven't already. And by the time this video's out, my car should be already wrapped. And I just got a call from our homie Bear. He got a new car. We don't know what it is. I'm with Eco right now. We're in the daily. For the daily. The Corvette is parked at home. We're gonna go to Shawarma Local right now to see what Bear got. We have some guesses, but I have no idea. So let me tell you guys. A week ago when I was wrapping my car, he calls me. We were on FaceTime for like 2 hours, and I was convincing him to get a Corvette. And he drove my car and he loved it, but he didn't think it's fast enough because the GT500 is faster than my car. So he was thinking about the Z06, but he went and saw a couple of Z06s at the dealers, but they were marked up so high, and he's like, that's not worth it. I'm not gonna spend that much money. And then he's like, maybe if I find a dealer that lowers their markup, I'll go with the Z06. Or he's gonna get a Corvette, but like a Stingray, but twin turbo or pro charge it. So he said either I'm gonna get a Stingray and do that to it, or get a Z06 right away. I don't know still, but I don't know what car he got. Today he calls me, he tells me I got the car. We were FaceTiming, and from the dealer, I kind of could tell it's a Chevy dealer. But then when he turns around, I see a Ford car. I see a GT500. I was like, are you at a Ford dealer? He's like, I don't know, am I? I was like, did you get a GT500 or a Corvette? And he said, I don't know, but I'll tell you this. What if they have a trade-in car? What if they have this? He's not telling me what it is. But what I'm confused about is, Eco thought it was a Corvette too.
Look, let me say this. What you think he got? He had a 500.
Yeah, right? Do you think he got another 500?
Look,
I don't know about
if
that.
It's another 500, I mean, it's not the regular one. It's
it has to be like the track pack or like a special edition.
He's not gonna sell this one or trade it in and get another one, and this one is like fully built, like not fully, but almost fully built.
Yeah, it has wrap, the lights, everything.
So I'm assuming it's either something different or a 500
with a higher pack.
With a higher pack, like either like carbon wheels with all that shit, or a C8 Z06.
Also, he told me to print him the Instagram decals. The Instagram decal says it's a GT500. It does not say it's a Z06. It's a Corvette or like something else. Like if it's not a GT500, why would he tell me to do that? Maybe is he doing it to trick me?
Yeah, he's probably gonna do it just to fake everyone.
Yeah, or maybe he's doing it because he wants to keep his old Instagram name. Because some people with that app is like, you know what, I'm gonna just keep it.
Like,
it's a cool name.
Imagine me getting another car. What do you think? I'm gonna change it or keep the Eco Stick?
I think you should keep the Eco Stick. Everyone knows the Eco Stick.
Maybe that's the same thing.
Yeah, exactly. And maybe he knows it's the GT500, so he keeps it like that.
Well, we're gonna know in 15 minutes.
Comment before we get there, before we do all that. Comment down below right now. Do you think Bear got a GT500, Corvette Z06, or a Corvette Stingray? Let me know right now in the comments.
But wait, what if I help you?
I don't think Bear's that. If you guys think another car, drop the comments down below. He already told me he spent upwards around almost 200
can be the same.
There's no Hellcat. He's only spent around like 170, 180 on this car. So there's no way that's a Hellcat.